Hello, everybody.
Everyone. Good morning, good evening.
How are we all?
No, we just started.
Yeah, we just started. Hi, Goddess, Dan.
Liana.
Who else have we got here? Shauna, hello.
Hello.
You'll have to tell me if I'm pronouncing your name right.
Swana.
Janine is in the house.
Janine.
Oh, guys, it is cold.
It's freezing.
It's cold.
I can only just now feel my hands. I had to run them under boiling hot water.
Yeah, I do that too. Like when I saw you taking your gloves off, I'm like, gosh, she's going to wash her hands. And then I'm like, no she's doing my trick. Mm-hmm.
I could not. They were numb for the last 2 hours. Ridiculous.
Yeah. Andrea, hello.
Hello,
welcome.
Andrea.
So, what are we going to talk about?
I don't know. Just come to talk.
Send me some cold weather.
Yeah, well, you can have it, Janine.
we used to say that to you guys when you were getting all the cold weather and we were getting bloody heat waves.
The heat.
It was awful. It was awful.
I like winter, but this is just a bit too cold for my liking. This is way colder than home. Luckily, I'm going home on Sunday.
Luckily.
It's too damn cold here. It's freezing. I can't deal. I can't deal. It's just
she keeps stabbing my heart. It's just not on.
It's too cold.
So I did my favorite episodes marathon yesterday, and Jane and I were absolutely like flat out exhausted from investigating the night before.
Yeah.
And so I think you went back to bed about 2:33
after I ate.
Yeah, and then I think it was just after 4 before I went back to bed, and then I woke up at 11:30 and I see Mr. Bunny, like my marathon, like I was still live, but it didn't loop the marathon. It just stayed on some screen. I can't remember what it was about. I think it said Ghost and Hauntings. So at least it was still kind of like to do with paranormal. And Mr. Bunny's like, commenting like everything about what he was cooking and all of that. And you do realize you're still live.
Oops.
Yeah, so I stopped it. But I only went I think it was only like 2.5 hours after it finished. So it was only on that dead screen for 2.5 hours. But Jane got an email from Mr. Bunny.
Yeah, I woke up to it this morning. Yes.
What did he say?
I don't want to say what it said, but he was like, let Peter know that her live is still going. And I was like, yeah, no, Mr. Bunny, I was sleeping. And so was Peter.
Yeah. We're dead.
Yeah. Out to it.
And then I think I stayed up for maybe 4 hours.
I don't know. I didn't. I slept. I woke up, took my medication and went back to bed. And yeah.
No, I had the same problem as what happened to us last week. No. I woke up, and because I hadn't taken my meds for my back and stuff, I woke up in absolute agony. So then I had to sit up, pour a stiff drink like I did last time, and wait for them to kick in before I went back to bed. So I think it was up for a few hours. I went back to bed about 4. Yeah, I think it was about them.
Yeah, no, I need to rest. Very tired, pushing very hard at the moment.
Mm-hmm. So. I'm really enjoying the paranormal stuff. Didn't know Perth had that much haunted locations. Thank you, Andrea. Well, there's not a huge amount online, to be honest. Like, there's just your standard RAC list, or, there's another list on a ghost page, but half of those locations, or probably more than half, are either privately owned or they are now under the National Trust.
Yes.
Or thirdly, they're owned by someone, they're still operating as, say, that, like bread and breakfast or whatever it may be. But they don't want anything to do with the paranormal, have that associated with their business, which, I can understand, but it is very, very frustrating. So a lot of the places that I have on my list to go to and that we've been investigating have been through either word of mouth, people, DMing me, research, and just
sorry, just doing a story share.
Getting to know like the people in York, because York is notoriously haunted. The entire town's haunted. The land's haunted. The sky's haunted. It's all haunted there. So we have, just through word of mouth, like we're quite well known in York now. So it's a shame that I wasn't able to take Jane to investigate the post office. But poor Sharon has not been having the best year. She had flooding like back in March, I think it was. And just a lot going on with the post office. So, but no, watching a bit of that episode during the marathon yesterday, I was just like, oh my gosh, this would have been so good. Like, can you just imagine like us doing a double sensory in there? I would have like freaking been nuts. So yeah, we do need to rest. I have a very effed up arm. I have tendonitis like in my wrist that then like flares up this tendon and then flares up my elbow. So my entire arm, like up to here. It's been very difficult filming. When we went to Fremont Cemetery, it was just, oh my gosh, like painful. And then I was driving home and it was just frick me. So even holding this cup of coffee is painful. And Jane, well, you had surgery on your hand. How many years ago? Was it a couple of years ago now?
No, it was March last year.
So we both need to be like pumped full of cortisone.
Yeah, I'm overdue for my injection. I got to book it in when I get home.
So
yes.
Yeah, I will have to go back to my doctor and get an ultrasound done, see what the damage is, because it's been, I've had tendonitis in this arm before, but not this bad. Just typing, like, which is why I had to just go, I can't do the green hills, like editing. It's a lot. So I was like, okay, Jane, I got to film an uncut. And even with that, there was like subtitles and stuff I had to put in. But I couldn't subtitle the necrophonic sessions, guys. I'm really sorry, but I just couldn't do it. So yeah, it's a bit hard, Reginald.
We're trying to in between, pushing really hard. So obviously, we're sleeping a lot when we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
yeah, it's been tricky.
Yes, finding the balance is difficult, but we're trying our best to do so as we can.
Yeah. And because Jane leaves on Sunday, it's just full on. And then after Jane goes, I have to be out of this house by next month. So it's going to be interesting packing because it's just me. Yes, I've got my two boys here, but yeah, you know what kids are like. It's always, it's always like freaking hard work. But so hopefully I will have a break from filming and just concentrate on editing. But yeah, it's going to be tough on my hands.
Yes, this will be the last live of us sitting probably in the same room together.
Maybe we should do a hold still.
Have I got a cat hair on my nose? Oh, no, it's my hair in my eye.
I just saved your eye.
Thank you. But yes, we'll be doing lives together, just not in the same room. I'll be back in my little office space under my bed. That sounds so weird. Yeah. For those that don't know, at home I have a loft bed, and underneath my loft bed is my office / streaming space, editing space, and I've been missing it. It's my little YouTube space that I have at home underneath my loft bed. It's amazing. So
but it's gonna, like, I'm gonna really miss the like, I'm gonna really miss you, obviously, but yeah, doing double sensories together is you're gonna miss doing that. But maybe we could do a farewell live on your channel.
Yes.
On see how we go.
Yes.
Because we've got a private residence that we are investigating on Friday night. We have been there. We've done, like a preliminary investigation, and holy cow, it's a lot. So the owner is fine with us filming and putting it on the YouTube.
Yeah, so because I didn't do a live this week, so maybe next Saturday morning that might have to be the go.
You mean this Saturday? Because we're on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I forget what
Jane
day it is.
Jane knows what she's talking about.
I don't know what day it is.
Yes, home is where the heart is.
It is indeed.
Hopefully, Janine. But hopefully I can go there.
Yes.
And then from there, we're going to get Jason, Jane's brother, to get the freaking boat up and running so we can start paddling.
But no, it's exciting going home because I've got the lovely Miss Liana sitting in our chat room. He's going to be going out doing some investigations and coming out and learning the ropes with me. So everyone will get to meet the lovely Liana.
Yes, I can't
not
wait
just
for that,
in the chat. Yes.
It'll be good.
And I'll be doing some other work with the lovely Miss Tani. So she's someone else that's investigated before, and she has popped in and out of our chats before. So she lives around my way as well. So she'll be coming along.
Hi, Dazzler.
Hi, Dazzler. Good to see you.
And yes, you guys would probably know because Tans is usually in the chat, but she does have a YouTube channel. What is it called? Tans. Something for life.
No, Tans' space. Something.
Tans' space.
Hang on, let me just get that correct before I start quoting the wrong thing. Yes, so, I know. It's telling me you're live. Think I know that. Tan's Space official channel it is. So
maybe put it in.
I'm going to just copy that link and I'm going to come on over and put that in the chat. She has a wonderful collection of spirit dolls that she investigates on the regular, and I plan on getting her to bring a few of them down to my house and getting her on one of my live streams at home, and we'll be breaking out the SB7 and whatever else. And
yes, Jane lives in Queensland on the Gold Coast, Andrea.
Yes.
But she has she's been here since the 1st of February. So yeah, we've been together for a while.
Yes, February. I thought you said January. Oh my God.
Hang on. I think I'm going to have to tell my child to be quiet because.
So there's Tan's channel. So all head on over to her and share some love. So she's got a few videos of she talks about her first paranormal experiences and what got her into it. She's had quite some wild experiences. So yeah, definitely go over there and share some love to her. So yeah, she'll be coming along doing some filming of her own. But I'll be getting her on some investigations as well.
This is the lovely Nibanina. So whenever you hear me talking like a special person, this is usually who I'm talking to.
And he's not happy because he's over here near me and doesn't like me.
No.
Even though I'm a total animal person, animal empath, he's like, no, I don't like anyone.
He doesn't like Jane's epidermis touching his epidermis. It's very,
are you going to sniff?
It's very offensive to him. As you can see, the expression on his face is pure pissed off mode.
Don't be like that.
Look at me, Vanina. Look at all the people. Look at all the people.
Yeah, he's like, go away, you horrible woman. No, I'm not horrible. So, yeah, and also when I'm home, I'll be working with Steve from the East Coast Don't quote me. God, I've forgotten everything.
East Coast Paranormal?
It's East Coast Paranormal. South? Yes, East Coast Paranormal. I did some work with Steve. He's the one that made the Gatton Historical Village and the Highfields Pioneer Village available for me to investigate. He'll be doing a lot more work with me on some different locations as well as those. Yeah, so you'll be seeing more of Steve as well out on my investigations. Yeah, we've got some, he's been working behind the scenes to organize some stuff, and there should be some good stuff happening with him as well. So, yeah.
Which I'm hoping it all goes through for Janie.
Yes.
Because it'll be awesome.
There's something exciting in the works, which I'm hoping will eventuate. And yeah, but we've just got to wait and see when I get home. So yeah, I've got some pretty exciting things.
I don't think he doesn't have a channel.
He doesn't have a channel, but he has Facebook, and I'll find that for you for him and his team. He actually does ghost investigation tours, but yeah, he's keen to get out and film with me more. Bless his cotton socks, he's quite the character.
Yes, and I would like to meet him one of these days.
So, yeah, he was in.
But I love this.
He was in part 2 of the Gatton. He was in my part 2 of.
Oh yes.
Of my Highfields, not Gatton, Highfields, Pioneer Village. Video. He was the one that was in the slaughterhouse. He was the one manning my necro, asking the questions of our Alan, our serial killer. But we've learned a little bit more about that. We think he was maybe related in a different way, close but not close. But we are heading back out there when I get home to delve into that a little bit more. So I don't know if he was. If I edited him out of that, if you saw him in that, I can't remember. But yeah, that was Steve anyway.
Yeah. So. The deep male voice in the background was Steve.
The one who goes, oh, now don't be rude. He says.
Oh, yeah.
He's like the more drier, more sarcastic male version of me. Just a bit older and a bit more grumpy. Bless you, Steve. I love him. He's great. He's really good to work with, and we have a really good energy, and we seem to draw the spirits out working together. So, all right, let me just find the link for this copy link, and I'll put that in the chat as well. So,
so the house that we are investigating on Friday, I just got the okay from the owner. It is Jen's house. So the Jen who's now going to be filming with me, it's her house. So yeah, it should be fun.
It's because I read his mind.
I know.
I think he does that a bit with me.
Leon's like, saw his eyes and see a brooch stones, like utter like disgust. Like, oh my God, don't put me near that lady. What on earth are you doing to me? Good Lord. Yeah, so we have a feeling we can't 100% say, but we kind of know what's going on at Jen's place. But we will talk about that once we've investigated it.
Yes.
We don't want to give anything away.
Yeah. So
No.
yeah, so I'm hoping that I don't have to do too many more solo investigations once I'm home. They'll still have filming where it'll just be me, because I do like the odd solo investigating.
Yes.
You know, that's how I sort of started this. Well, not originally, but started YouTube solo investigating.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it'll be nice to have some partners in crime, being that I've been investigating with people,
Mm-hmm.
mostly you.
Well,
a person.
Yes.
With Peter.
But it's been good because, you know, I said to Jane, like, I've learned a lot from her, and just, you know, not just in the sense of like filming, but, you know, investigating. And yeah, we do have our channel, our combined channel, still in the works, but we haven't been able to do any work on it since we talked about it on live last time, because we've just been too busy, and in between that we've been editing. And yeah, tell us how you and Jane met and how long ago. We met on Tinder.
It was love at first time.
It was.
No.
We both swiped.
We met through just Patrick's chats. Yeah, just in Patrick's in the haunted side chats. We touched base in there.
I liked your eyes.
Discovered that, yeah, obviously we were both Australian investigators.
Hi, Mike.
Yeah, and then I guess bonded over the fact we're both, you know.
Yeah, I think once Jane,
female
you
and Australian.
started your channel a few months after us.
Yes.
And yeah, because we'd always be in the chats together and on the haunted side. And
Bye, Reginald.
Bye, Reginald. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, we just started FaceTiming and just, I don't know.
Just bonding over, like.
It was weird though, because when
the fact that we were both YouTubing and investigating, we were Australian, female, I guess. It was just having all those commonalities. So
yeah. But it was weird because when we talked on, you know, on a call the first time, it was like we'd known each other like our entire lives. There was no awkwardness. It was just like verbal vomit. And it just kept going and going and going and going. And then it turned into pretty much every single day. And then Jane called me when she was driving back from, was it Gatton one time?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Because it's a really long drive. So, yeah, we were chatting. I was keeping it company. So, yeah.
Yes. And then, yeah, when it was, I was running out of, well, I'd run out of locations, and I was like,
get your ass over here.
What the hell am I going to do? She was like, well, you want to come over here? And I was like, well, okay. Why not? It's either come over there or I lose my channel, because I've exhausted all, at that time, exhausted all options as far as like locations. It was either, you know, keep doing to the death all the locations I'd already done.
Yeah.
Or, you know, just give my channel away.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And even when, you know, I saw when Jane and I met at the airport, it was not weird at all.
It was like hello, old friend.
It's kind of like how Sean and I were. So, you know, like we consider ourselves soul sisters.
I might be.
And the same with Jane and I. But I think we're more, because our personalities are very similar.
A little bit too similar sometimes.
I think we say that we're more like cousins in past lives.
Yep.
Because, yeah, we'll both be like,
but it's fine.
but it's not bad.
No.
It's just because we're so
It's
freaking
similar.
similar. But yeah, it's funny. But let's talk about Fremantle Cemetery. All right, first of all, Fremantle Cemetery. Let me just tell you. That's where I filmed the uncut. After the uncut,
We're dead.
no, nothing was going on. And then when we went back Saturday night, that was
We did the IG live.
We did, yeah. So the traffic, it's on two
Hi,
main
Emily.
roads. Hi, Emily. It's on two main, like on the corner of two main roads. Let me get it out of my mouth. So it was too noisy. It was so hard to hear if, like, there were any footsteps or anything like that. So we're having a break, and I said to Jane, how about we just, do an IG live and say hi and tell everyone where we are? And then Jane's like, well, why don't we just go down to Bon Scott's
We have
grave?
to go down Bon Scott because we picked up stuff there,
on the actual SB7.
on the actual SB7 before we did the uncut.
Mm.
Very direct, very relevant responses. Clearly Bon was coming through to us. And so, yeah, we got some, the K2 was lighting up and he liked the fact.
Holy shit. No, like it was.
Yeah, it was going crazy, but he liked the fact we were
nuts.
playing AC/DC to him and whatever. But then same thing again. After that, dead.
Mm. But the weird part is that I said to Jane, okay, well, we've been, because I only planned on going live for like 15 minutes. But it didn't matter because, like by the time we finished, like the traffic had died down like nicely. But yeah, so I'm about to like press the stop live on my phone and it just stops itself. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I said to Jane, I'm like, it just stopped itself, but hang on a sec, where's it gone? Didn't save. Like, I was so devastated because we had so much like activity going on. And when we were playing the AC/DC songs, the K2 was like going almost to the beat of it. And we showed, that Jane's speaker was, on a different part, sitting on a different part. So it wasn't the vibration of the speaker or anything, but yeah. So I think, Jane said either Bond stopped it or Instagram stopped it. But because we were playing music.
We played 2 full AC/DC songs in a row. They might have put the kibosh on it for
yes, and we had like
copyright.
Some disco lighting going on. We were having a freaking grand old time.
Yes, it was very fun.
Mm.
And those who tuned in did enjoy it.
Mm.
I do have some footage of it though, just not the end part. Because I had to stop recording to put Spotify on. Can't do both at the same time.
Yeah, because everyone was asking like, play a song. And I couldn't because I was like doing the IG live and
fun stoppers. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
But after that, and guys, like, frick me, this cemetery has got so much history. It's got over 42,000 bodies buried there. It's got murderers. Nothing.
Also, I think they're all because most of the murderers there were hung on the gallows at Fremantle Prison, and they all have weird stories attached to, like, they all reckon they were innocent and they were, all this stuff, like, and different stories. And I think they're all tormented souls are probably over at Fremantle Prison, not at the cemetery.
Yeah, exactly.
So yes, they're not there. And yes, we had some activity obviously in the more older section for when we did that. But yeah, we tried to get some more going on in that same section 2 nights ago. And
Liana, seriously, sleep. That's the excuse. I mean, we expect you to be on the ready at all times. Hey, Frank.
How many? What time's your? What time?
10:30. So we'll have to go in a couple of moments.
Yes.
Any other questions before we go? Do you take any spirits home with you? Protection so that doesn't happen. Yes, I have had plenty of spirits follow me home. None of them have been, negative or caused any issues.
Yeah, just benevolent ones.
Mhm.
We've taken them back to where they need to go.
Yeah.
They're just like hanging around.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a couple.
But the one thing I will say with Fremont Cemetery is we had this insistent spirit called Doug. And I said to Jane, because we ended up just sitting in the dark. We were recording, but we just sat on the ground in the dark, and it was actually quite relaxing. We did quite a few different things.
Oh, I could have just slept there, quite comfortably, and had no worries at all. It's quite an odd place. There's some high energy pockets in different sections, but then it's quite quiet. And,
I saw like a few spirits out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, I had like an energy, a bright as energy orb, literally just form and fall.
And that would have been the section where I saw the white figure. Yeah,
that was the Roman Catholic section, and we went up there, and all I got was a few bleeps on the K2. I think there could be a few EVPs on that footage, but I still have to plug the headphones in and put it into my editing software. But that was about it, really. It was quite odd. It's just a very strange place. Yes.
So we're sitting by one of the murderers' graves.
Oh, thank you.
And Jane and I are just sitting there waiting. And I ended up saying, all right, is there anyone who would like to come and talk to us? But, the 2 times that we filmed there, we definitely made a lot of memories, especially Saturday night.
Oh, that's what I put on my IG post. Was like, it was a quiet night, but we made lots of fun memories. So what more could you ask for, really? But yes, so I will go. We will do a farewell, Jane, a bon voyage.
Yay!
Live. I reckon we say that will be our Saturday morning, so Friday night for you guys. Hi, Wacky Witch.
So 10 o'clock. So it's there 7 o'clock PST.
Yes.
All right,
that
guys.
will be the last live of us sitting in the same room together before I leave.
But yes, we've got lots. Yeah, we've got a lot going on. There's a lot of behind the scenes going on,
and that will probably make up for me I don't know if I'll be uploading this week coming, just because I will be flying home I'll be arriving at 6 a.m. on the Monday morning, which is our normal, obviously, premiere day. So I'm not too sure. And with all the investigating and getting out and recording we're doing this week, I don't even think I'm going to get to editing. So I'll try. I don't know. So maybe going live will make up.
And if I can't get my Green Hills episode that I filmed with Sean up through the editing with my arm, I will probably just run another marathon of some form.
Yeah, maybe I can get just a quick uncut or something in somewhere while we're out and about. Shall see.
Alrighty, guys.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry.
Premiere time.
Premiere time. All right. So, thank you all for your support. Means the world to us, and
it does very much.
If you're able to donate, just go to our PayPal links, and we love you guys, and hopefully I'll see you all over on my premiere, which is in 2 minutes. All right, bye guys.
Bye.